change your perception towards your failures, towards your flaws, shortcomings. Your failures, your flaws, and your mistakes. This is Gautam Makkad in your journey with English language and motivation. I want to empower you. I want to mentor you to get what you want in life. Folks, you see, the failures, flaws, and mistakes, they are the integral part of your life in your journey of success. See, the success is never a straight line. When you are striving for something bigger, these difficulties, challenges, you are bound to encounter them. What's failure? How you define failure? When you are trying to achieve a particular thing or goal, you face hindrances, obstacles, difficulties, and you call it failure. Folks, this is not the failure. Facing difficulties, hindrances, challenges, it's not failure. Failure it's a setback. Obstacles and challenges on your way of success is the setback only. Folks, when you decide to give up, when you refuse to explore other avenues with more positive vibrational energy, when you refuse, when you give up, when you do not explore other avenues, this is called failures. And if I talk about the shortcoming and flaws in your personality, it's so natural and human tendency. Other day I was deep food. Yesterday I was listening to the world's top motivational speaker, Florencia Andres. She said that she had been coaching the top Bollywood stars, Olympic athletes, world-class leaders. They all have flaws, shortcomings in their personality. They also faced failures. They also had the mistakes in their life. Folks, this is the high time when you change your psychology, your mood, your thoughts pattern towards these three major components of failures, flaws, and mistakes in your life. There's a famous Japanese proverb: fall down 7 times and get up 8 times. Fall down 7 times, get up 8 times mean every single time when you face challenges, difficulties, you setbacks, do not let those challenges, setbacks define you. Bounce back, bounce forward every single time, and try with a different perspective, with a different approach. Let your failures let your failures not define you indeed. And folks, about mistakes, mistakes are the greatest lessons, learning lessons. America's top psychologist Henry C. Link said, when a person hesitates and shrinks him into corner, what's repeating? When a person hesitates and shrinks him to the corner, the another person is busy in making mistakes and becoming superior. Wonderful quotation by Henry C. Link, America's top psychologist. By making mistakes and getting superiors. Folks, mistakes in any work culture, corporation, society, where mistakes are scolded, ridiculed, the growth rate is very, it's very low. Celebrate your mistakes. Any organization where mistakes are taken in a positive note, you'll find them to be, zooming up so high. By mistake, I never mean making mistakes over and over and over and over again and again. then that will be a conscious choice. But when you are exploring new avenues, marching forward towards a new path, mistakes are bound to be there. You must explore the uncharted territory, the ways that have not been explored. That's the real courage. Osho has rightly, wonderfully stated, what's courage? Courage is love affair with unknown. When it's highly volatile, when the result is not known, you are still moving, that is your courage. Helen Keller has said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Another quotation, Stephen Hawking said, yeah, what's intelligence? Intelligence is your ability to adapt to the change. So folks, failures, flaws, mistakes, they are the integral part of your journey towards success indeed. See, what the most amazing learning in our life is in childhood. A child up to the age of 3 years learn the most amazing skills in the world, in the life. A child up to 3 years learns how to speak, how to walk, most important life skill. Because child is not, is not having any baggage of the past, not wondering what the world says, criticisms, setbacks. So the child is not, most amazing learning up to 3 years, because child is totally unaware of what the world says. It crawls, it walks. It learns how to speak, the most important life skills a child learns. So again, let your failures, flaws and mistakes not define you indeed. Folks, here I want to leave you with a very small story. Years and years back in a forest up in the mountains, an old lady was living. And every single day, from up top to the mountains, she was coming downwards, downstreams, to fetch the water. She was carrying 2 pots. One pot was so intact, so fantastic indeed, and the another pot was cracked. She used to come downwards from the hills, on the river, small stream, take water and go back. While the time she reaches back home, the pot which was intact, it carried water up to its capacity. And the crack pot only carried half filled water, because it used to leak on the way. The pot was so depressed, so demotivated because of its cracks, and was not able to fulfill its designs for which it was made. One day the cracked pot gathered the courage and spoke to the old lady that I'm highly disappointed because I'm not able to carry my task full. I take only half of the water because of my cracks. And the old lady smiled and replied. She said, see, I take on my right side the intact pot and the left side you the cracked pot. Whenever I walk on the way, I know the water is dripping. And I always did one amazing thing. I sowed the seeds on the way. And while water was falling on the earth from your cracks, there were beautiful and amazing flowers on the way. In which side she was carrying the crack pot, She said, see, on your path, there are beautiful flowers indeed. So, crackpot, you are wonderful, you are amazing. Your flaws are your strengths. You make this world special by your own ways, folks, in the same way. We are unique in ourselves. We can make this world most outstanding in our own ways. So do not let yourself down because of your cracks, because of your flaws. Of course, let's try to make up our deficiencies and get it into our strengths, but flaws, mistakes, and failures, these are the integral part. Let these things not define you. Let the high positive vibrational energy define you. Let your internal zone of genius define you, and you see the world is all yours. Thank you, folks. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned in. I'll see you next time. And please do not forget to love, like, and subscribe my channel, English by Gautam Makkar. Thank you very much.